predicted goals. Yeah. I laughed.
Yeah. You said the low score.
I said, yeah, it's another W for Marcel, mate. I said 1-0 tight. I can't see it.
Yeah.
But I said we will definitely get Champions League tonight.
Of course.
But you predicted goals, and it was goals.
Yeah, lots of goals today. And you know what? It could have gone the other way, if I'm honest. I mean, the first 20 minutes, it felt like a basketball match, end-to-end, heavy transitions. Lots of transitions. Opportunities for Chelsea, opportunities for United. And I think we came out the better end of the opportunities in the first half anyway. But really happy. Really happy. I thought it would have been a draw. This game, usually heavily drawn fixture. 4-1 though, good result.
I mean, we're lucky that Chelsea really are crap, innit?
Yeah.
Like, the build-up play, fine, cool, but they just can't score for love nor money.
What's that £100 million fella's name? Mudryk or something? One chance in the first half, scuffed it. I think Gallagher had 2 chances. They had plenty of opportunities to score in that first half, man, but I just think that they just look like, you know, they don't want to play for lamps. You can tell they don't want
exactly. They checked out ages ago. They're a mess. But it was concerning that they were creating so many chances. We said,
listen, we done our side. We done what we had to do, and that was win this game. Really happy with the way that Sancho played today, and I didn't really expect him to come so strong in that second half, especially as the amount of chances that he kind of wasted or was a bit careless with in the first half. But really happy with the way that he played in the second half. Bruno, even though was poor the whole game, he was poor the whole game.
It was a classic Bruno, that one, isn't it? Like moaning, trying to get penalties, doing mad passes, falling on the floor.
Outside of the foot,
yeah, he was literally. We said it before that happened, where he won that penalty with a great bit of play. Actually, he was playing really bad.
Really bad. It was one of his worst performances this season. It was one of his worst. But that's the kind of beauty of Bruno. At sometimes he could still be productive. That goals and assists, you want that sometimes. You're not always going to play your best. It's impossible, I think. But for him to still contribute in the way that he does, I think it was fantastic. Even Rashi coming on. Firstly, actually, no, I have to say, you know, speedy recovery for Anthony Dos Santos, because I think we're going to miss that kind of player. We need him for the big game coming up against City.
Looked a bad one. I haven't seen anything yet online, but it looked... Yeah, we didn't get to see much replays to see what even caused that, what type of injury it is, but he definitely looked in massive trouble. I can't see him playing the cup final. Yeah,
and listen, Sancho was good on the right, you know.
I was going to say, now, obviously we want Sancho, Anthony's recover, but would you look at Sancho now on the right? That's his spot for now.
So I was saying to myself before, Anthony's someone that can score against City. Well, so is Sancho, and he's done that at the Etihad. So and there's a really good synergy between him and Wan-Bissaka, that South London connection. They like to play ball. So it could be a positive. It could be a positive there. But Eriksen today played well at times.
What's the issue with him? What is it?
It's the legs, man. He's getting a bit older now, and you can see you want somebody a bit more dynamic in there. I think that's what, you know, Ten Hag's really looking for. You know, when Fred came on, added a little bit of legs. You know, on the transitions, it was a heavy transition game.
For the whole 90 minutes, like even at 4-0, like we haven't got Chelsea camped in their heart. Like we're making a lot of chances. Yeah. Like Cam said earlier, like about XG, like we kept creating more than them, but even at 4-0 up, like we're just not in complete and utter control. It's still end to end. That's
the issue. You know, I think that really is the issue. If we were to get to the next level, and Ten Hag was speaking about it all at the beginning of the season, control of games, and that allows us to build our patterns and get confident into the final third. But Casemiro today, I think he was a lone 6. It felt like that anyway. It felt like
a lone central midfielder.
Because the way we were so open at times, you know, Enzo Fernandez breaking through lines, passing it through to Gallagher, and we just felt so open. The back four just felt on their own. But Casemiro, big tackles. He was fantastic. He was just immense, and you can just see he's a big game player. And against Chelsea, the other fixture, you know, important goal to bring us to 2-2. He's a massive player for us.
He scores big goals, isn't it? Like he's and the important ones.
Yeah. Reading as well. You know, he contributed. I think, and he was the only one that looked like he was going to contribute in that game. I'm just really happy that, you know, when we look at how things were at the beginning of the season. Yeah. You know, we didn't think we would be able to get to this position, and for us to comfortably and an opportunity to even finish at third. You know,
it's there. Yeah, it's big. Fulham moving third.
This is a fortress, and it really has been this whole season. I don't think we've lost the game.
Brighton first game of the season, but it's like it doesn't count, innit? It's like this literally. I mean, because our away form has been so bad, this literally shows what fortress this has been. Because you're saying that Manchester United could potentially finish second, because they pretty much won every single home game bar a few.
Yeah. And Marcel could have got one as well today.
Yeah.
He could have got one.
Well, he did in the end. He got second.
Oh, yeah, he got the second.
But he should have scored more.
Yeah, way more. I mean, in the first half, touched that with the first straight away, first time finish. I don't know what to say, really, Flex.
How'd you assess the season? Because I know you just said, like, you're happy that we can get back. You know, with Ten Hag, I know you're a massive admirer of Ten Hag. Think back to not far off now when we went to, you know, Ajax to have a look at Ten Hag and to get a feeling of what it's like. And we was like, wow, if we could have moments like this here. And obviously, look, we haven't won the league or anything like that. But how do you feel he's building?
Oh, you could tell the ambience in the crowd today. You could feel the energy in the crowd. And if you're talking about going back to when we was out there talking about We Talk Ajax, you could feel that energy. And yes, it was because, you know, a trophy was arriving at that time, and they'd already won the league, and it felt like a carnival atmosphere. But that's kind of what we need to get to in terms of the ambience and the strength of the crowd. And he's built that. I think he's slowly starting to build that. It's now just getting the quality of the players to be confident away from home to do exactly what Ten Hag wants. You know, Wan-Bissaka's really starting to do exactly what Ten Hag wants. Lindelof, the Iceman today, you know, I mean, Casemiro was on a different level today, but Lindelof, fantastic. Even David De Gea today, you know, and I'm upset for him that he doesn't get his clean sheet.
It's one of them, innit? Yeah, they went to sleep and took that away from him. He should have got another one today.
He should have. But just that togetherness, there's a little moment there where, you know, Pulisic kind of puts an elbow on De Gea and Lindelof's there to protect him. That back line is really a brotherhood now. And you know, not many times have we conceded, you know, multiple goals, even though today we could have conceded a couple. But I'm just really happy for the way that the team's developing. We need to get new players in, and hopefully against Fulham now we can see some of the younger players play, man. I really want to see Kobe. I really want to see Garnacho start, maybe. And maybe even Zidane.
Yeah, I ain't seen him all season. Do you think Ten Hag will bring more trophies?
Yeah. Premier League and Champions League is on the way, as far as I'm concerned.
It's on the way.
It's on the way. This is why is Ten Hag the manager of Manchester United Football Club?
Yeah,
it's to win these things, and he said it. His opening statements are in and around that. The errors must go. You know, errors must come to an end, and I think, you know, as long as we can get the right quality of players in, you know, the forward, we do need a better forward than Marcel right now, and we do need an extra midfielder. You know, Casemiro was on his own at times today. You know, he was low. So we need a proper world-class dynamic midfielder alongside him, and maybe one or two strikers.
We've got to get the striker position in it. Like, I mean, I know that Marcel scored today, but you know, we know going forward of the whole season that we need to improve.
Even a never 10, maybe even. And I don't even want to say that, but even a never 10, because sometimes Bruno just is a little bit.
What do you make of his performance there?
It was really bad, man. It was really bad, but he always is able to contribute. But it was really bad today.
It's one of the ones that it was the most Bruno type of performance, wasn't it? And we were saying it, weren't we? He's going to score. He's going to score. He's putting up like a 0 out of 10 at this precise moment, but he's going to do something in the game. That's why you don't take him off, because you know he's going to do something. And actually, the goal that I know it's a penalty, but how he creates it, quick little nutmeg on Fofana. Fofana stupidly trips him up. But it's a great little bit of skill by Bruno there. And to finish, who's your man of the match?
Like I said, Lindelof was brilliant. Lindelof, Wan-Bissaka and Sancho were really good, but Casemiro, he's just able to just drag you through these moments. That's what a top level player is, and it has to be him, bro.
Big up. Nice one, man.